day that I met you. Never dreamed that I ever could forget you. But black and white make a mess when it turned to gray. Sunlight keeps sweeping across the window. Rewind to the time when we were so close. Got me longing for yesterday. But Lord, you know me so well. I can be a little punk sometimes, but don't leave me alone. Bust down the door to my heart like it's your home. Don't need no keys, I'm on my knees, begging you please. I gotta settle this thing once and for all. You got my heart, my soul, you can have it all. I'm on my knees, begging you please, Lord, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Through the tears, through the pain comes a new day. Blown away, still amazed you pursue me. Ain't no limit to the way you love. Don't stop, Lord, I need you like a heartbeat. Concrete, you're solid under my feet. And you're calling me up. Oh, 'cause you know me. Oh, you know me so well. And I can be a little punk sometimes. But don't leave me alone. Bust down the door to my heart like it's your home. Don't need no keys, I'm on my knees, begging you please. I gotta settle this thing once and for all. You got my heart, my soul, you can have it all. I'm on my knees, begging you please, Lord.
Yeah, I say you had me in your arms, but I fell through the grasp. And yep, I had you in my heart, but I guess I relapsed. Like I'm living for the wrong reasons, through the seasons. Trying to fall for you, but then they put me on blast. It's like I try to speak my mind because I know that I'm his. And yep, I try to speak my mind, but it don't fly with them kids. Man, if I'm not talking about the newest Nikes or releases, they put the mute on me. I can't speak about my Jesus like I'm living for him. I'm slipping this in, I turn around and make the amends. I try to fit in, I mess it up and stumble again. I'm taking this pen and writing everything so I remember just how sweet that it is. Yeah, man, I got issues, I can't even lie. My only saving grace is knowing I got you inside. I'm done with saving face, I don't got a thing to hide. So don't leave me alone, keep coming day and night.
Don't leave me alone. Bust down the door to my heart, Lord, it's your home. You don't need no keys, I'm on my knees, begging you please. I gotta settle this thing once and for all. You got my heart, my soul, you can have it all. I'm on my knees, begging you please, Lord. I'm on my knees, begging you please, Lord. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone.
Yeah, look at that. This comes right. It comes right to there. Okay. Should we put it up a little bit?
No. You should definitely leave your.
I did it again. I meant to change my screen. I'm really here. Hold on. You guys, I feel like I'm like lagging a lot for some reason, and I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, all right, you got it. Oh, I know, Mr. X, I just never know how I'm going to feel when I go online. And so that's why I like never say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go online." I just like have to be in the mood to be online. I love Friday night online because there's so many people that are streaming, and so I feel like I gotta go visit everybody, and I do. I went to go see Dag. I went to go see Providence. I don't know. I think Prov might still be streaming. I seen Magus, and I seen let's see, I seen Mr. X, my beloved, my love. Hold on, wait, I can't show you without your glasses. I'm gonna go tomorrow and get the right stuff. Viper was telling me what kind of glue I needed to make sure that I fixed it the correct way, and so that's exactly what I gotta do. So, okay, you got it. All right, Dig, go get some food. Oh, hey, if you want to come up and say hi, or I know you're probably really tired, Mr. X, but I'll send a link in case you or Jim wake up in the middle of the night. You're more than welcome to come up and visit with me. I love it when you do. It was a fucking phenomenal stream you guys had on XNN. It was so funny. I want to tell you, I was trying to tell you, I was saying it in the chat there on XNN that I'm trying to send you this link here. Let me see. Email. Why won't it let me email? What the L? What the L? Okay, there it is. And there it is. Here it is. Paste. Send. All right, it just sent. Anyways, so Dan, how are you? Oh, you guys, is Megan done streaming yet? I know that he was streaming and I didn't want to interrupt. Looked like he was having a really good time, and that was like really cool graphics that he had going on tonight. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was really, really cool. So okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I hope you had fun. I'm sure it was a good stream because, like I said, I stopped in there a couple times, but I was just kind of mesmerized by the graphics a little bit. They were pretty cool. Pretty cool. I thought they were cool. Anyways, I like looking at stuff like that. Like when Silent streams, I like to go and just watch because she's usually got this sword and it swings around and it's got these trails and it's really cool and whatever. But I like stuff like that. I know I'm a weirdo like that. Deg said he might come up, but if he comes up, I wonder if he's going to be a fish. I'm actually working on a video from when the Pineapple King was on. Yes, Amber, you want to ask me a serious question? Is this something that I got to do? You're going to be good? Friend or foe, Amber? Friend or foe? I just got to know, how it goes. Anyways, hold on. Let me go look so that I'm not. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I have to make sure that I'm monitoring my chat. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. I had to mute that. Crap. I just messed that up. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Then okay, so what yeah, what do you want to ask me, Amber? Formber her. Actually, I'm assuming it means Amber. Oh crap. I'm trying to get to the right things. Oh, I'm a friend. Okay, friend. Okay, so you're a friend, not a foe. That's good. What's up? What's your question? Oh, everybody. We're all sitting at the edge of our seats, Amber. Now we got to know. What? Everybody, a long question. I'm like waiting. Okay, I think I got a message here. I think it's sent. Okay, good. I wanted to ask what I did for people to hate me. I don't even know who you are. What? Like at first it was because I thought Jim was an ass, but Amber. Hon, I don't know who you are, and I don't know that Jim knows who you are. No, now it's because they think I'm for Jim. Who thinks you? What? I don't get it. I don't even understand. On what channel? I don't even know that. I think I might have seen your name before in some chat, but on what channel? I guess I'm not sure. Talk to me. Talk to me. Somebody doesn't like you? I don't even think Jim's ever said the name Amber before. So I guess I'm not sure. Oh, your state, you're a sweetheart. He says, Hit Your State says that he supports you, even though he's from Twitch and he has no idea what we're talking about because I don't even know. Thank you for that, my friend, the rounded. You like that? Wasn't that from the other night? I like still had it sitting here on my desk. Seriously. I'm a gut bucket. What's a gut bucket? Do I need to look that shit up? Mr. X can tell you, Gina, who she is. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. Okay, this is a YouTube thing that we've got. Do we have YouTube friendly people? But I am genuinely asking, what did you do to who? Why do you think people hate you? Why do you actually, I need specifics here. Why would you think that people hate you? Just out of curiosity. I feel like I need chapstick or lip gloss or something on my lips. They feel kind of dry. Come on, Mr. X. Ándale. Let's get a move on, buddy. Now I want to know. Just kidding. I know Mr. X isn't feeling well. That's what Jim called you. That's what Jim called me, but I seriously have no clue. Exactly, girl. That's what I'm asking. Oh, here's Mr. X right now. Let's talk to Mr. X. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. X. How are
over
you?
here. Yeah,
Can you hear
love
me?
too.
Hold on. Why am I light? This is so low. I can hardly hear you.
You said something very nice. I had to post that in the chat so let people know, but or the comment section. You said something very nice before I came up. You said there was a very good show tonight. Is that what you said, or something on XNN?
You know what? For some reason, I can't hear very well. Say something else.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's weird. My earbuds are not working very well today, or I'm going deaf. Wait, one of the two. What the? Anyways, continue. Who's Amber? Anybody?
Amber is that lady who wanted to burp the alphabet and come and be a part of the OTT platform, and then anyway. Listen, let's get back to you.
Burp the alphabet.
You mentioned that I'm going to ask you a series. I know it's your show, but I want to ask you a series of questions.
Sure.
You said that the XNN was very good tonight, right? How did you word that? It was 3.5 hours. Right?
Yeah.
How much of, because you know the haters watch your show, right? Or they will later.
Yeah, they've been watching my show, yes.
Okay, so how many, and I'm not, we haven't discussed, you and I haven't spoke, right?
No.
Okay. How much of that 3.5 hours was about the haters? Half?
You know what? I don't I mean
10%?
maybe I don't, not that much. Why is my I'm sorry, I apologize. My sound is not correct on my earbuds and I'm having a hard time hearing. Oh, here, this is why. All right,
I'll give you the answers to the questions.
Yeah, give me the answers because I don't know.
Okay, but a very small percentage, if not none, correct?
Yeah, that's why I was trying. I'm like, not really. I don't remember any. I was trying to recall. I think like right at the beginning you addressed some stuff, but that was it.
50% would be like, there's no way 3.5 hours did we talk 50%.
No fucking way. No, that last 2 hours was pure.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm just asking some questions. if somebody like a Crystal Ann would say they've run out of content, what would you say to that?
What content? You are their only content. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about us. Don't judge them. I'm just like, we've run out of content. We're talking about Jim Terry, Mr. X. We've run out of things to do. Talk about. Now everybody knows Mr. X. Don't say it publicly here. But I'm a little bit sick, and even being sick, was I out in the public again tonight?
Well,
was I hiding?
No.
Okay, I was out in the public tonight again, right?
Chasing down a fucking green tent. What are you talking about? You're running down the street.
I was hiding. That's okay. I was hiding again, apparently. Now, here's the other question. I heard.
It was classic. Go on.
I can answer. And here's okay. Seriously, I spoke to Jim about 10 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
And you understand that Mr. X has changed the game.
I
like to go after these shows are over, and I go by Fumble Nuts, and I go by Salty, and this and that. And every single one of them, that's on YouTube at least, have turned off their closed captioning or have not activated it. Why? Because they know that their entire show's about us. The other thing is they will not post any more Jim Terry TV footage. They'll speed up audio. It makes my job a lot easier. In a month, I've changed them. And if these are these tough guys who are not afraid, they're not hiding them when they're not afraid to pick up the phone, and they're not this, then why not leave the closed captioning on? Why are they scared? Here's a thing that they are scared of, and I don't know if you know this or not, Gina. I guess Kenny, you said you love me, Mr. X loves you. Kenny loves Emma. And he left. He left tonight bad. And it was bad over there. In fact, it was so bad. He left in such a huff. This is just my interpretation of skimming through it. It looked like it could be a possible S. That's where I'm sitting. It looked that bad. Like yeah. It's bad. And here's the thing, Kenny, let me tell you this, pal. If you need somebody to talk to, the person you talk to is not Ruben Sanchez. He'll talk to you about his problems all day. Don't do that, pal. Don't do that, pal.
No.
However, the last thing I would say, after all this banter and all this and that, I told Jim the bits and pieces that I heard of Kenny speaking about. And I said, Jim, I wasn't on the phone for all that stuff with you and Kenny and all that. Did Kenny really say that it was Hotspot? Or did you just make that up, dude? He said, no, that was Hotspot. That's how we got her information. That's how we knew who she was. He said,
oh, Kenny told you?
Not me, Jim. So he lied about that. He also lied about the IP addresses being in California and this and that. No. Nobody ever said California. The IP addresses were in Alaska, Seattle, where she's from too, in Wichita, Kansas. When Wichita, Kansas was mentioned, Kenny was right. He said, I live in Northwest Kansas. The point after that, Jim says, do you know anybody else who lives out there? Hotspot. And if you look at her YouTube, she's reading off the OTT. So he verified that. That's how we knew.
Okay, so I was in the other room when you started, and all of a sudden I hear my name. And I'm like going, what the fuck did she just say?
Yeah, that's so.
What was she?
So my question would be so they don't know about, and this is part of the 10% where we talked about it. Now, this is more about our members than necessarily them, but in protecting our membership. But yes, she was the mole, and she'll know that in the next, by Tuesday, let's say. if she's not in Kansas, then I guess she'll know that by Tuesday, or she won't. Anyways, the point is this. I'm happy to be here. I think I'm doing better and better.
You sound way better.
No, I went and got some Daysums, orange.
Oh, yeah. Is that like emergency or something?
No. You know what I had? You've had emergency, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they have an emergency. One time I was at the Ralph's, and they had it in the for sale bin, but it was emergency, and it was this kind you put in your mouth like Pop Rocks. No water. Yes, Amber, we don't talk about haters on the OTT. We talk about it in the public because they won't get it on the OTT. Well, if they do, they're going to get busted. But anyways, point is this. We have debunked so much of their stuff, Gina.
I know.
And we had so much fun on there tonight doing other stuff and talking to...
It was so funny. Oh my God.
I had to do a little rant
Jim's
here.
never going to let you live that down, by the way.
Oh, he makes fun of me all the time about that.
It was so funny.
Yes.
Y'all don't know what you're missing if you're missing the OTT platform.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. What's that?
No, I got to do my news.
Yeah.
We talked about those subjects. We got to see Blue Diamond. We got to... What about that prank that he played on... what's her name? Italian Scallion and her son. I thought that was fucking Seth Rogen. I didn't know he was going to do that. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I was surfing around all night, in and out. I missed it.
Okay, so you know Italian Scallion. She's a very, very nice lady. Got lady starting her own channel, this and that. She's got a son who's got autism.
Yeah. Oh my God. He cracked me up. Her son goes, that's a little exaggerated, or what do you say? Dramatic.
Yeah, he's like, you guys are dramatic. Like, no shit. That's the name of the game. You should see what Jim's like in real life.
It was so funny when he said that.
I didn't disagree with him.
It was great.
So here's what you
reliving it.
Here's what you remissed.
Okay.
Fuck. He was talking about Hollywood stars that he likes and people he likes in filmmaking and all that. And he mentioned, I guess, getting people's numbers and just randomly calling them, like The Rock or Seth Rogen. And Jim's like, well, I got Seth Rogen's number. Why don't you call him? And what he's a sharp kid. He does have autism.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jim's getting adults that are like in their 60s. He's able to, persuade and influence and entertain. He's very convincing.
Mm-hmm.
You put him with any 20-year-old kid, it's going to be tough. So the kid, Jim's like, go ahead, you and your mom call Seth Rogen. And I could barely hear the phone. I was about to tell him, put the phone next to the fucking microphone so I can hear it. I hear, yeah, he's this. And then, Italian Scallion makes a lot of, I wish she wouldn't do this because you wouldn't know right away. But she's like, oh, my son's here. It's his birthday. He's got special needs. And, he's an autistic kid. And then Seth Rogen, it was him. He was being cool with him on the phone. You didn't hear this.
You mean he called Seth Rogen?
He called Seth Rogen. And he's like, yeah, well, okay, well, that's cool. How'd you get this number? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, put the fucking mic next to the phone. So I'm just shutting up. And so next thing I know, Seth Rogen starts talking about jerking off everywhere. And then I'm like, that's not Seth Rogen. And it sounded fucking Jim the entire time.
Wait, I caught the end of that.
Yeah, and that's what that was. And I didn't know Jim was doing that. It wasn't a bit that was planned. And it was a number that I didn't even know Jim had.
He's terrible.
That went on for like about 10 minutes.
Oh my God, that's super funny. Because I think I came right in on the tail end of that and I was like, what is this? And didn't she leave like right after that, I think?
Amber, I had a 3.5-hour show tonight where I'm the host of the show, Mr. X News Network. And I can have a decent conversation with anybody. Jim's a very dynamic personality. So when you have that dynamic personality and he's the main draw of the channel, and I think you got blocked on a Rumble, which was his show, that's the way it works. I've never been mean to you anyway. If Jim asks on his show for you to be blocked, you're blocked. If Gina wanted to block you on her show, you're blocked. Has nothing to do with me. I just help him produce. There's your answer.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I actually, you know what I do? I just block people who are disruptive. That's all. If you're going to come in and be disruptive,
a lady
just don't
who's
bother.
never been on the OTT platform. Don't forget, we have, I could look it up. How many hours? 350 hours of streaming in the last 7 months, live streaming. She hasn't listened to a minute of it. How would she know that what I'm like? I'm a lot different on YouTube because we talk about hater stuff out here in the public or Rumble than I am over there.
Yeah.
It's a lot different feel.
Yeah, I mean, like over on the OTT, you talk a lot. You talk business a lot too about the not that they, I maybe I shouldn't tell people that,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
but it's like a collective. It's like, what, we value your. What's nice about you and Jim is you and MBJ. You come to us and you're like, to the audience, and you're like, look, we want your opinions, and you kind of do a lot of, votes, and try to get, input and feedback from your audience members, to create a better platform for everyone, and a safe platform for everybody. And in a way that, you're still, hey, I'm not saying everybody's perfect. I mean, the shenanigans that go on over there are pretty, they're great. You know what? It's worth the $30 that I pay a month. It's worth the entertainment that I get out of it, because there's plenty of content. You guys, and the content that's there it's my kind of content, that I like to view. So
Mine too.
yeah, so there it is.
And we really try hard too. We've never missed a Monday or Tuesday or Friday. I mean, here I am. As you know, I don't want to say what it is here, but I'm fairly sick, and we had a 3.5 hour show tonight. And so we've never missed a date. We were live in Las Vegas earlier in the week. It goes on and on and on. But anyway, I was gonna mention something else to you, and I can't remember, because I was thinking about something that I thought you would think is funny, but
I think everything you say is funny. That's okay. You'll think of it.
Well, you got that Funko Pop. That thing's worth like 6 months membership. I guess. Maybe not.
It will never leave my side.
It's at least worth 2, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
I love it.
I was going to mention something about Jim. Go ahead.
Oh, I know. You know what? I bet you. I think I know what might be part of it is that, like, we're gonna reschedule the giveaway.
Yes.
And I was like, I wanted to just show you guys the one that I wanted to give away. I don't want to give it away, but I want to, because I want to bless somebody else. Oh, wait, you can't see it inside here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it inside. Oh, that's why, because the greenish color. Now, hold on. Let me turn off my green screen a second. I apologize. Here we go. Okay, so there you go.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Just so you can see it. So this is the one of them that I want to give away. And this one's super cool. It's a canvas board. And I just love this one.
I remember when we shot that, and then, like, it seemed like a day later you had it painted.
Oh my God. I was loving it. You know what? I repainted it like 3 times.
What's weird too is that's a desert, and that one green bush was there at that point. It was actually about 13 months ago. But yeah, geez, oh man. I mean, this shows how far, when we did that opening, that Firestarter opening, the Jim Terry TV.
Yep.
It's 2 minutes or where I spent $1,000 on it. That's not a made up number. That's a legit number. That one shot there with the dynamite. I bought the prop dynamite, and there's a wick company that sells like cannon wicks for like the ones that shoot the gunpowder. And I still have like 10 feet worth of wick, but I wanted like one of those slow burning, like Looney Tune, like wicks, like a legitimate one. I could have done it with CGI, but I thought it would look better with a real, I think it was like $30, but I was like, this would be so, it's going to look like, I want it to look like a real life Looney Tunes thing. And, it was so cold out there. It was so windy, and so much. I want to do another one, because we talked about,
what is cold to you, first of all?
If I have the Mr. X outfit on, which is like a turtleneck, a leather jacket, the masks over my face, the 2 masks, the hat on, and I'm shivering a little bit, 40s, that's cold. Okay. Sweatpants. Yeah, it's not snow, but it's like windy. Yeah, that's cold.
Limp.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no snow.
I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, if you give that painting away, I think somebody will like that. I don't know who's gonna get it, who's gonna win it, but
who's gonna love it more than me? You know what? I think Sugar Plum would love it. I think
like her.
Blue Diamond would love it. I think, you know what? All the ladies are gonna love that if they get a hold of it. Now, if somebody like freaking, like, I don't know, maybe Eric Murphy or somebody wins it, they may not appreciate it as much.
Well, somebody
I
like
don't know.
Big Ups Travel, he would like it. He'd collect stuff.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and there's people, I mean, this isn't about me or about I mean, you painted it. I mean, it's your painting. It's about you. They like you too.
Oh yeah, but I've got so much of these things. In fact, I want to, I haven't put. I want to give Robbie his dog ones that not that I said, look, Robbie, we ain't friends, but it's your animal, and I know how people have attachments to their animal, and
He's
Oreo's
never going to give you an address.
He already gave me an address a long time ago.
Oh, did he?
And he said please send it to that address. Yeah.
Is it in Livermore?
I don't know. I have to go back and look.
I mean he talked about that on the show, so it's not like that's a secret,
Yeah, I mean, I think he knows my phone number and everything, but
yeah.
all great. Oh shit! Now all the haters are gonna look for him.
Well, I mean, who cares?
I suppose I should be grateful he hasn't given it out.
Well, I mean, don't forget it's now the 3rd, so he won't pop up until about the 22nd, 23rd when the pill prescriptions are up. This isn't his time of the month.
You're terrible.
I mean, it's not like it's true. I mean, the false or anything. I mean, look at it like it is true. You won't see him ever like on the 10th. You'll see him like 22nd to like 29th.
I think I have him on Snapchat because I have his phone number thingy, and he was I showed you that one weird little video he posted. There was another one that I never even seen, but yeah, it's been weird. I guess I don't. You know what? That's funny.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Oh, it's something he said. So it's interesting to hear, to me at least, all the numbers that they think. Like, for example, he being Gay Robbie gives us the most credit. Like he says, oh, they got 100 people. It's very low, but and then I think, Mutant says, oh, there's like 70 or 80. And then I heard Salty say they're lucky if they got 40. So I just want to put this into perspective. Let's just say our Salty said we have 40 people. Now I want you to, the people, this is the topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
You know how cheap Jim is, right? Let's just start there. So
yes. Okay.
And you know that we don't get all $25, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. We get $25. We don't get 30. We get 25 of the 30. And then, there's expenses and newsletters and all kinds of other things we pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's overhead.
There's overhead. So let's just say, what is 25 times 40?
Ugh, making me do math. Well,
I'll do it.
1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
So $1,000. And then with the expenses and the overhead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it knocks it down and, miscellaneous this and that. There's other things there, and I'm not going to give out every expense. But let's say it's $500 a month, right? Mm-hmm. $500 left. So that means if Jim, in theory, and I were doing this 50-50, do you think Jim would do that much work? And you know how he loves everybody for $250 a month? Do you think Jim would do it? Let's just say, okay, so that's for 40 people. Let's say it's 100 people. Would he? I mean, come on. Think about it. Now, but here's the weird thing. Every time Mr. X is being talked about, and I got to laugh when I say this, but guys like Fumble and them talking about us, and they're spending 5 hours talking about nothing but us. They're not being entertained by what we're saying. They're doing a hate show about us, right? So they're spending that time on us instead of with their kids. I understand Kenny doesn't have kids. What does he care, right? He's meeting women. Good for him.
That's right. He's out there entertaining himself on the internet. And
that's fine. Hey, I get that. He's actually meeting women off the internet because of us. He would have never met Emma if it wasn't for us.
Yeah, that's right. And if they're genuinely in love, oh, isn't that sweet? Trust me, long distance love doesn't really. Yeah.
Well, they've never met each other. So here's the other thing, and they are right. Did you see how Social Dilemma treated her last boyfriend on Jim Terry TV when she pranked him? you remember that? They are right about that.
Which
I think
prank was it?
Remember when she called that guy on Jim's show, the guy she used to date? Emma called that guy, and the guy was like terrified of Jim and was like talking about S and all that stuff.
I don't remember.
Oh my god! And she was pranking him and this and that, and like I was like concerned for that guy's mental health. It was bad.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Yeah, and I was like, and so Danny L mentioned that, and I was like, well, she's kind of got a point there. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, the context is the king too. But Danielle is far from being able to judge anybody on any kind of subject matter. But the other thing is they've talked about is free memberships.
Say nothing.
So they keep saying we have all these free memberships. The only people that were free were people like Twin Mama, who were gone. How many people are free in there that you know of?
I thought there was.
There's
Jeez,
one.
I thought there was like 2, but I don't even know that there's 2 anymore.
Marzi Girl.
Marzi Girl. Oh, I wasn't sure because I know that she donates sometimes now.
She does.
So-
The reason, but Jim honored that deal where if she made that blanket, Jim gave her a year.
Oh, yep.
So
Yeah.
she's the only one that I'm certainly aware of. At least there's people that we've talked to before that we said, hey, we'll give you a free membership. They came in for a month or they did something and then they subscribed later. So.
So, like we can't talk about that stuff on the outside. We'll
What's
talk
that?
about that. I was just going to ask, so like in the future, like with the Roku, I know that you just put another channel on there for the footage that you just got back, right?
We were on, I'm sorry, Katie. We were on XNN tonight on the OTT.
Hi, GS Vlog. How are you, buddy?
Oh, God.
Don't judge.
Go ahead.
What? Wait, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying now. You just distracted me.
Sorry.
That's okay. I don't remember what I was saying.
I don't even rewind it.
I can't rewind it.
Just bring up your own show and then replay it.
Oh God. No, I'm good. Oh, hi, hot lady. I'm a hot lady. Yeah. Oh my God, my hair is a mess. I worked all day and I'm just home. So thank you. I appreciate that compliment. That's very sweet of you.
You were going to ask something about inside the OTT platform. Something that was
so you got your old footage from Mr. X News Network, from the YouTube, and also from Jim Terry live call-in shows, right? And you put that on the OTT platform for people to view.
Yeah,
right?
So Jim already had Jim Terry TV. We already had that entire catalog. And part of that is thanks to Robbie. But don't forget, Robbie also made a lot of money with us, too. So, I mean, we're more than even there. But
Robbie did make a lot of money with you guys.
Oh, I mean, he made, you know how much money he made just off that dog thing Jim did?
Oh, yeah, like $1,500.
Was raised for him, yeah. Off of that Spider-Man show. He's never made as much money since. Anyways, who cares? Yes, I did get Mr. X TV back. I got the entire catalog back. And here's one thing they haven't talked about yet.
What's that?
The haters, the trash talkers, they said they're talking about being terminated. They're talking about being this and that. Well, the first show, because you guys said that it didn't exist, I put up was the Arkansas show, the 5.5-hour show where she talked about banging her dad in a threesome. Go look at the best of Mr. X TV and best of Jim Terry TV, and go look at the newest Canva up there, the newest show. You don't even have to be a member to see that. You don't have to be a subscriber. You could just go and look at it. And you'll see that's the first one I loaded as a, well, first of all, I think it's a good show. But number two, because I told you so.
Yeah. people need to be careful about what they're doing. If they're going to come at you with it,
Hey,
and here's the thing: is what people don't understand is with the amount of force and hate that has been brought against you guys, you're just giving it right back. And you know what? And but doing a better job at it, and
Well,
and doing just a more successful job at making sure to curb the negative, you know, image that they're trying to give you. It's almost defamation on their part because you are in the fields that you are, or because of the, you know what I mean, because of your backgrounds,
yeah, I mean, I
because
guess so.
you have more to lose in that area.
It's so easy to say defamation or or this is harassment or defamation, this and that. But how can you I don't know this question. I don't know the answer to this question. But how can you defame somebody and the person who's doing it has been a loser all their life? They're a drug addict, they don't have any money, you can't take anything from it. Like now the Cat Williams thing and the Kevin Hart thing. Cat Williams is on a show and everybody saw that Club Shay Shay show or whatever, and then he trash talked Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's got a big business. They both tour. They both make money.
Mhm.
Now, we're not on the level of either one of those, but we do
No.
make money. And
Right.
obviously, I just displayed how asinine even 100 people would be, let alone 40. You know who had 100, who had 85 to 100 people at $5 to a pop? Salty Pancakes on Locals, which he shut
Oh,
that down after he got a public defender because he was exposed in court by me. That was back in
right.
July. So
Right.
the thing is, their way of making fun of somebody is they find a guy in a goofy picture and they say, "Look, this is him." And our way of proving somebody's like, "Salty, here's your son."
He commented on one of my Rumble shows, asking me right when that court case was coming up again. He commented and asked me if I was going to be there. I said
Why the hell
no.
would you be in Utah?
I mean, I don't know if it was, I don't know. I don't know if they were live streaming it again or not. I don't know. He wanted me to know if I was going to do anything with it, and I was like, I said no. Why the fuck would I? It's like, what? Get out of here. You know what I mean? It was really weird, and I mean, yeah, exactly. Why would I do that? I mean, they
I
literally.
never want to talk. I never want to talk to that guy again. Never want to deal with him. Never want to talk to him. Have no. But I could tell you this: he will never ever walk up to me at any place. These guys always say, "I know where he lives." I've never seen him show up anywhere. I know where he's this and that. I go live at 4 p.m. They claim they showed up at 5:30,
Mhm.
13 days later. I mean, and I'm just curious what happens. Like, so let's just say that I show up somewhere. Like, I'm going to be at WonderCon. I've been talking about being at WonderCon, which is a big comic book convention that I was at last year. I had
Mhm.
did a remote from there last year, like a Tonight style remote where people are laughing and kind of got like the canned laughter like they do on Jay Leno or Johnny Carson or whatever.
Mhm. I
So we did
probably have
that
a button
last year there,
somewhere.
and then so I was there in person. I was there walking around as Mr. X. Let's just say I'm there or the other guy is there, and Johnny Sloth shows up. My question is, what's going to happen? I mean, I'm not driving looking for them. So let's just say they see the other guy walking around. Now what? What's going to happen? They're going to beat me up? Are you going to photograph
Not,
me from a distance?
nah.
What are they going to do? No, they're not gonna do
Exactly.
anything.
Like, are they going to do something criminal? Are they
No,
going to approach, you know?
they wouldn't
And
do
if they
anything.
and if anybody were to do that, it's kind of almost criminal at that point, because like if there's somebody that is a hater or somebody that doesn't like you or has shit talked or whatever, saying, "Oh yeah, I'll come and kick your ass," and then they show up and appear in front of you, and you're like,
The
"Oh, whatever,"
only people that have ever shown up in person that I've met in person have either hugged me, been nice to me, or said they were a fan. I've never had anybody in person say anything harsh to my face, ever. I'm not looking for it. I'm just saying it's never happened.
I would be you. You are my Elvis.
No.
Yes. the? Yes, Mr. X is my Elvis. That's
Jesse
how I would
Ventura's my
react.
Elvis. What about
What?
Tyrone? What about
What about
Tyrone?
Tyrone's sleeping. Shut up. Let's not talk about Tyrone.
Yeah,
Tyrone's
Katie, I
just a
agree with you.
friend. What?
I didn't know that, Amber. I didn't know you were on there for 2 months. Amber, what was your email address or what was your screen name associated with it? I'll look it up right now. I can prove that right or wrong. What's your screen name over there? I don't think Amber's was ever a part of it that I'm aware of. If she does, I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who Amber is. I thought that I've seen her before over on Twin Mamas and or Bob's, one of those two channels. And I feel like there's something in my eyeball. Blissfully Unaware. I do recall that.
Sounds familiar.
Mamber Bam was the email.
No, well, you don't have to put the email in there.
Oh.
I kind of just I realized that was probably not the thing to ask once I said it, but
you know what? Are people going to send her email? I put my email out there all the time. My MN Sunshine one, and nobody, I don't get emails. Every once in a while I'll get one, but nothing.
Oh,
big.
Yeah, I do remember this name.
So you do. Why did you give up your OTT?
October, November. Yeah, she's right. Yep.
What happened? Why'd you give up your OTT? I guard that with my life.
That's not for everybody. Holidays come around. That's how it works sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, yeah, she was. She's right. I didn't know that.
No, yeah.
Cool. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, I was just going to be up for a little while. What are you up to? What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Saturday. I just want to come up here and rant a little bit, and that's it.
Well, thank you for ranting. I was waiting for my buddy, Deglamon. I thought he was going to get back from, he was going to the grocery store. You got to meet some of this. He's my favorite friend, the fish.
Who the fuck is Deglamon?
He's a fishy. I talk to pineapples. I talk to fish. I talk to potatoes. I talk to all kinds of things. Nouns. I talk to all kinds of nouns.
Amber, it is impossible. I'm not aware of anybody ever banning you in any OTT chat. Now, if somebody banned you on YouTube or Rumble or something like that, that's possible. But don't forget, probably the only YouTube shows that were going on back when you were on there were Twin Mama or Bob's, which are not our channels. I don't think BJ had a channel, so that has nothing to do with us. The only channel that would have been our channel during that time frame would have been Rumble. And I remember taking you off a ban or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're not, whatever.
Weird. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Bob has nothing to do with us. Twin Mama has nothing to do with us.
We don't want to say anybody's never been banned from OTT because there has been. I shouldn't say banned, but thrown out.
No, that's probably true. I don't remember. I mean, that's not my show either. So BJ, Jim could do it's really not Jim's show either, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Sometimes other people make those decisions and because, it's business and Mr. X is in charge of business.
Yeah. I didn't know.
You're the henchman.
Oh, she was talking about Diva Puss and all that stuff. Okay, that's what that was. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like my channel, I like my tiny little chats. I'm working on this painting. I'm actually gonna give this one to Marcy. Did you see it?
Let me see it.
Okay, it's really cool. Let me you know what? I gotta turn off my thingy here again because otherwise you won't see it in all of its glory. Hold on, I get the right screens here. You guys.
Tyrone called me about that camera you have.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he called me twice. I didn't call him back.
So this is it. I kind of was going to do a little bit more right here, but basically I started working on this frame and started adding some stuff to that frame. But this is it. And this is, I was just painting this, and then Marcy had asked me about it and wanted it. And so, it just kind of, I think it's kind of spoke to her, and she really was enjoying the videos that I put out, because I put out a few videos of me actually doing the painting of it.
I like
in real time.
I like the
Yeah.
frame too.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna send that out to her when I feel like it's done. I'll sign it and stuff when it's all finished, and send it out to her. But I'm looking forward to finishing that and giving that to her. Oh, it was nice to see Steve again for
Yeah,
a
he
short
was in there
period.
earlier.
Yeah, that was really nice to see. We're all concerned about him. We want to make sure, I think that in the OTT, people have just really come to just become really good online friends,
Yeah.
And when I say that, always take that with some caution, guys. You don't know these people personally. But you know what? You can get a feel from it, and then we have a really good group of people, and I really enjoy that. And like my chats and like my streams, I like it when I have my little groups of people. So, I like it because it's controllable for me. I'm just I'm a nobody. I just paint. Catch me later. That's what people usually do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Marzi that much. I mean, she came
She's
up, and
working a lot.
Oh, is that what's really going on?
Yeah, and she's apparently working tomorrow. That's why she went to bed early. Yeah.
Oh. No, it is not a digital painting. That is a real painting with a paintbrush, and paint. Thank you, Katie. What? You are so kind. Heart Marcy will be so thankful. Yeah, I told her I was praying. I was like, when I paint stuff like this, I'm doing it like I'm getting into my quiet space. And that's why I'll do it offline, and then I'll just make a video of it, because I just like being in my quiet place. I don't want to get distracted when I'm doing these kinds of things. And it was really on my heart, because it wouldn't leave my mind, and like the thought just keeps coming. And when that kind of stuff happens to me, I feel like it's just a prompting from the Lord, especially when it's something that would mean so much to somebody else. I mean, I absolutely love the pieces of artwork that I do, and I have a lot of them. But there's some that, you just want to say, here, have this. And I've done that a few times. So
Yeah.
this is
like
one of
mine.
them. Huh? Like yours? Like oh my God, you know how many pictures of you I have?
How many?
I'm not going to tell you because it's embarrassing.
5.
Rick,
I got 2 of them.
5?
Because
Sure.
the one with the dynamite, there's the one at the beach.
There's like a couple of them at the beach.
Okay, then there's 2 at 2 that you sent me that I have.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is the box here. No, it's not. I got a lot. I have a whole portfolio. I don't know if it's. Nope, that's my pencils. I don't. I could look her up, but I won't. I have like some that are just like on sheets, like canvas sheets that are just like 9x12s. I got a few of those. I got a few of Jim too. So both of you guys, I have the most of, and
Yeah.
the other person I have a lot of. I have a few of BJ too. Oddly enough,
Oh yeah. Okay.
that I did, and but
Did you
I
see
don't know.
the new opening that I did for XNN with your paintings?
I did. Oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I love that. It was so
Did
funny.
you know the little wrinkle that happened? The little thing I put in on there.
No.
Did you notice it? So
No.
fast. So as it's showing all the people of the show, where it's doing that like kind of funky guitar, like that Rage Against the Machine kind of guitar or whatever, and it's showing them all. Did you notice Bob's?
Yes,
Okay.
I did notice that.
Yeah, I did that like 2 weeks ago. Nobody's really ever commented about it.
This.
Put it right over
I
his
see.
face.
I did notice that today. I didn't notice it before, but I noticed it today.
Yeah, today's version is number 10, so it was on 9 and 10. Amber, listen, Amber, I'm going to explain this the best I can to you. You are selling something. It's like the Pawn Stars, that TV show. You're selling something that we're not interested in. Here's you. I got this rock. Well, we're not interested in rocks. We don't sell rocks here.
I don't, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, my rock's old. Well, rocks are millions of years old. Doesn't make them valuable. Well, I think it's valuable. Listen, we don't want that here. But I like it. Yeah, but we don't want that here. But I like it. Block. You understand?
Yeah, Amber, let me just tell you a story. How about that? When I was a little girl, well, actually, I as an adult, I have a sister. But when we were little, I don't know how to burp purposefully. I have to like drink a lot of pop and it has to come up naturally. But
Right.
other people can do it like anytime they want. My sister could. And whenever she would burp, it just drove me nuts because she would burp right in my face. And I thought it was so fucking gross. And yeah, I only fart the alphabet. You're right, hate your state. That's right. I love playing the fart sounds on Twitch.
Amber, see, this is what Amber wants.
It's gross.
We're hip to what she's trying to do here. She's doing the Nicolina thing where she comes into a chat and tries to get us to talk about her, which is what we're doing here. But nobody ever said about shoving dogs into a mouth isn't a rock. What Jim said is sticking a head into a toilet and bobbing for hot dogs. That was one thing. That wasn't not shoving hot dogs into her mouth. And it's what we want. Here's another example. It's like going into an audition. And we're looking for somebody who could do a backflip and then do miming. Then you walk in, you're like, but I sing. We're like, no, that's not what the job is. That's not what we need for this project. But I sing. I'm a really good singer. No, that's not what we need. Hey, listen. Hey, agent, listen. Don't ever send her back here again. Click. You understand? I mean, that's what you're doing. So, and here's the other thing that Jim is very aware of that you and Diva Puss were doing. Jim's not going to take his time and go on either one of your shows, bring his audience there, so you guys can get something with his skill of shit talking either one of you.
Oh, he's very good at it too. But
he's not going to do that for them. And I had that one. There was a lady named Stony, and she wanted me to come on her show, and she was going to ask me questions. And I'm like, why would I bring Jim's audience to you? There's no way. Now you're different. Everybody already knows you. I'm not bringing an audience to you. People show up here. They're up late. Nobody's here. Whatever. They'll listen to it tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm not going to do it, and I feel more safe here. You know what I mean? Than Bob's or somebody I don't know.
Who do you want destroyed?
It's pretty. It's Diva Puss.
Oh.
It's pretty. This is all I would say, and I would end it like this. Call Jim. 813-993-2242.
Nope, that's his number.
If he doesn't pick up, there's a reason. That's it. He's easy to get on the phone. If you can't get him on the phone, there's a reason.
What's his number?
813-993-2242. So if he doesn't pick up, that means he don't want to talk to you. That's it.
There.
Well, he blocked you. There you go. Then that's it.
Oh,
that answers your question. That's it.
Well, there it is. That is not doxing anybody. Put out an Amber Alert. I'm sorry. I got my Twitch people are like are watching over in Twitch. I don't know how many people are over there, but it's pretty. It's just they're over there. They don't know you very very much because they don't. I don't think they've like watched any of your guys' shows because they're on Twitch, and you guys don't do Twitch, but there's a lot of people that go to Twitch that go on to Rumble, and I think you guys really should do more on Rumble personally. But that's my own
money on
personal
Rumble.
thing.
No money on Rumble.
I
Yeah, we got to stick
know.
with our 20 people or what. I guess every day it's shrinking according to haters. But
Oh,
no, there's no money on Rumble. It's just as much work. I mean, the one good thing is it's wide open. You can say whatever you want, but
that's what I'm saying. And people do follow, like other channels. That's where they look for certain types of, they look for different things, and that's where you might be able to gain different people that aren't going to be haters that might be loyal. And because I know a lot of people actually do spend money on Rumble. I mean, I watch a few streamers on Rumble, and I do their little Rumble rants or donations.
they take 40%. They take forever to pay. It's not worth it.
Well, just divert them. Divert them. Come on. You're smarter than that.
It's not worth it.
I'm just thinking that way. I'm just thinking like, oh,
here's
if you
what
wanna-
else I've learned. Let's just say YouTube gets a bug up their butt, Rumble
I gotta
gets a bug up their butt, and they say no, you're done, and then I'm fighting what, almost 10 months to get my content back. I'm fighting for this or that. I know what I'm getting with our OTT platform, what the percentages are, how it works out, how everything is, how quick. Here's another thing: get paid in 48 hours. I've been asking them. They haven't paid Jim for the Rumble since October, and he's easily
Really?
past the threshold. Yeah.
Has he been paid from them by once?
Yeah, every time. Well, I have to request it from them. I said, hey, when is he going to get paid?
Doesn't it have to be over a certain threshold?
Yeah, it's $50. It's nothing.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He gets that every month just with the. He's got like 11 subscribers that pay $5 or whatever
Yeah,
that
I
is.
think I'm one of them.
Yeah, so I mean, there's the $50 a month right there. I mean,
Yeah, I
and then
paid
plus whatever
$5
else.
to get the
easily
alert. To get the alerts, and I have my chat is highlighted when I'm in there, and
Well-
it's like a free chat. Grant,
You know what else I'm thinking about too is 55, and they take the 40%. But the money he gets after that. I mean, people come in with a couple bucks here and there. It's not hard to get.
You mean in Rumble, Amber, or what are you talking about? 400. What is she talking about? You guys get 400 plus viewers. How are there no money? Are you supposed to get paid by the viewers' donations? What do you, on where?
People are definitely less comfortable to donate on or contribute money or however you want to call it, super sticker or whatever, Rumble rant on Rumble than they are on YouTube. More people will do that on YouTube than they will on Rumble.
Well,
Rumble,
your viewers, yeah.
yeah, there's no question that our viewers are way more comfortable donating on YouTube or on the OTT platform before they are on Rumble. And they know Rumble takes a bigger percentage. And Rumble takes forever to get paid. If we get people sending donations all the time. We have a donation tab on our shows. It's like a super sticker here. We get that in 48 hours. So here, look at it like this. Somebody donates money tonight, which they did, and they asked not to be named, so I didn't even read it. But we'll get that like a weekend, and obviously, Wednesday? How long would that take to get from Rumble? Threshold, 40%, this, that. Let's just say somebody gives you $20, right? And Rumble takes out 40%. So how much is that? $12.
Make me sit here and do math again.
So we got $12 that's going to come to us. But our OTT platform, we're going to get 17 of that 20. But here's the thing
Mr.
with
X,
Rumble.
every time you come up here, you make me do math, and I'm not happy about this.
I'll do it for you.
Okay, thanks.
So of the $20, we get 17. With Rumble, it would be 12. We get that 17 48 hours later. That $12 on Rumble, you got to get above 50, and then hopefully you got to remind them to send it to you. We're getting it 50, 100, 200, 1,000, 2,500, 300, 200, 100.
I've made like $3.41.
Yeah. So that's why it's better. And here's the other thing. When people are behind a wall, a paywall, they're way more comfortable donating, even if they're already paying $30 a month, than a wide open platform where they could be attacked by anybody. Here's your answer. All right, Gina.
Yeah, I'm freaking starting to yawn. I think it's time for Mama to go to bed.
I can tell you this. There is decent money on YouTube, or at least there was.
Yeah.
I think that it seemed like after the P, like, like right when kind of we started, that was the end of live streaming unless you had a really hot subject.
I thought it was even before that when they started taking away monetization from a bunch of people that were monetized, and a lot of people got pissed. Remember that? It was a few years ago.
Well, I think the other thing is, at least where kind of some of this came from true crime and all that. I think they saw the Summer Wells, the Kylie Rodneys, and I think YouTube probably saw enough of this and be like, whoa, we got to get the fuck away from this. This is bad. All these true crime shows, and they're raising money for people. Now, here's the difference. Jim worked on the case, but the show's not a true crime show. It's an entertainment show. We talk about some true crime if it pertains to Jim only. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. We're not raising money for Dylan Rounds.
Not that they have anything. There's a huge true crime community, and some of them they're in sects. They're in like little groups, and I know I don't even know how to say this, but there's a lot of psychology that goes into people that actually seek that out constantly. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and people, putting up, silly things for, a flower, or donate this thing so this guy can go look for somebody with a GoPro. I mean, it's gotten goofy. I mean, we've never done that. Now, we said, hey, listen, if we could raise some money for this blow-up tent, we'll go camping for a third time.
Oh, God. Is he going to? Oh, my God. I hope he does it tomorrow.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find something real quick. I want to show you something new that I got.
Okay.
I got a new avatar.
Really? Let's see.
Yeah. Let me delete some of these.
Debuting here tonight on Live with Gina and Mr. X.
Okay. This is my new avatar. What's the one that everybody does, like the Bob does and all that stuff? Do you know what he does?
Oh, no, I don't.
It's like a flower or something.
Oh, Daisy. Yeah.
I don't think it's a daisy. It's
not
a yellow
daisy.
flower.
Sunflower. Right?
Yeah, there's my new avatar right there. I made that tonight. Did that tonight when I was at the grocery store. There's a new Mr. X avatar. There you go. That's what I think of true crime. No disrespect to the kid, but that's what I think of the true crime community and all that. Go suck on this.
I actually have a painting of a sunflower that was actually something that I was doing when I first encountered Black Dove.
Oh yeah?
And he had come on to Outlaw Video TV, I think once or twice, and I don't know. I just met him briefly once or twice, and all of a sudden he disappeared. And it was really weird because I remember during one of the streams, I believe I feel like he started to worry that people were going to find him out about something, because people all of a sudden wanted to talk to him and really valued his opinion. He was really excited about that. But I think that he might have taken a step back. I don't know. But I remember...
You talking about Rick?
No, I'm talking about that Black Dove person. I
thought you were talking about Outlaw Video TV. I thought his real name was Rick or something.
Oh, yeah, Rick. Yeah, I'm talking about Rick.
Here's where he fucked up.
Yeah, what's that?
He had a solid idea to do like an after show, and I think it was a good idea. And we saw he was one of the first to try to attempt that. But the issue is, he started playing his fucking music over and over. Not like, hey, not like kind of, hey, I'm gonna draw people in, and then like it's like I always talk about going to a restaurant, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna give you a free appetizer.
It was evil.
He brought in like, hey, why don't you try this squid? Like, no, I don't want squid. Here, I'm just gonna leave it all on the table here. Just try it if you want it. Like, listen, I'm out of here. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but that's what it felt like. It was too much. And if he wanted to squeeze a little bit of a free sample in of what he was doing, that would be fine. But we've seen this on Twin Mama and other people's shows where you try to come in and have musicians, especially with that kind of group, it doesn't work. Unless the musician is doing like an opening song or an intro to the, or a recap song. But like, hey, look at my talent as a musician. And in this world, it doesn't work. That's it.
Yeah, I got a lot of stories about that guy that I haven't shared. And I don't know that I ever will.
Well, he's not known enough that it matters, so.
No. What's this? Somebody saying Jim Cherry's ego says Jim didn't like this alt. LOL. Who is this? Are those naked boobies? God bless it. Oh, you're gonna have to go. God bless it. Hold on. Ban user.
Somebody sent Bob a super sticker the other day, $1.99 with a dong on it. Did you see that?
No.
Yes, Jim sent me a screenshot of it. I know it wasn't Jim because Jim doesn't have it set up so he could send anybody a super sticker. I don't think he's ever sent anybody a super sticker in his life. So I know it wasn't him. So somebody sent $1.99 and the avatar was a penis.
Really?
Yep. And I was like, I know Jim didn't do that because Jim wouldn't spend $1.99 to do that.
Right. No, I don't know. I couldn't tell if there was or not. I may have to go back and look just to double check.
Yeah, I think it was the doll or something.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm getting out of here.
But yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna just play my little intro outro thingy maybe and go to bed. I might look at a little news before I go to bed, but yeah.
All right, well, thanks for having me up, and then I will see you guys later on.
Yeah, thanks. Love the new avatar. Fabulous. Great show tonight.
That's my thank you. That's my sign to the YouTube true crime community. Not the viewers of it, but the creators of it. The people who say, I'm doing this to keep his leg. My show is keeping his legacy alive. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Mr. X.
Oh, yeah.
I accidentally came across a stream. It was a live stream, and I go to it, and it was a place called Tricky. I never heard of this. I don't recall it before. And it was Nurse Belvie and Dr. Tricky. And on this, Belvie actually announces that she loves to go, and I don't even want to say it out loud.
What is it?
To go and give BJs to people on their lunch break.
Come on.
The proof. I have the video.
Well, send it to me. I'll at least check that out. But and I know she hasn't seen a penis in years.
Well, that's just it. I thought, why are fucking people taking love advice from her?
Yeah,
she's single, and
right,
not seeing anybody from what we can tell.
I don't know.
Anyway, so it was just really weird. It was very uncomfortable for me. I actually had to leave. I fucking sent BJ the link, and BJ witnessed it as well for about a second. And she said, I couldn't even watch it. It was pretty bad.
All she does is say outlandish things, to try to be provocative. She's not entertaining. She's not funny. If she was giving out blowjobs all the time, she'd have a lot more guys around her. Listen, I'm out of here.
Oh, okay. We'll talk later.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know. I'm really truly asking because I don't know some of these questions when I said, look, I'm not into this goofy community that you guys got going on. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know your guys' drama. I really don't pay much attention to you. And if you come into my chat and you start shit talking, I will kick you out and ban you. I just don't want you here. I really don't. You know, I want this to be my space. It's my YouTube channel. And if I, you know what I mean? Thank you, GS. I love you too, man. GS, you're from the other side of the world, right? Yeah, I know. Well, thanks for coming to see me. I was gonna go traveling around ScrewTube tonight, but I was all over the place. It was really cool. Because they had so many good streams on tonight. And I appreciate you stopping by, GS. That's sweet of you. But I think I am gonna go to I want to. Yes, my hot lady. I'm your hot lady. Yeah. Found another one. He's only like 20,000 miles away. Whatever. I was kidding. Haters unite. Shut up, hater. Shut up, hater state. Where's Deg? Deg Lamont was supposed to come back after he went grocery shopping. I bet you he ate and fell asleep. I know this guy. You want to come up, hate your state? Want to come up and say goodnight or what? Or I'm gonna I was actually just gonna. We need to. We need to go to date. No, we don't need to go to date. No, Gina's. I've had up to fucking here with the men's. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I'm good for now. I'm good. Men drive me crazy. Anyway, so let's do this. I kind of wanted to. I had some things that I had was looking at. And I quick posted, and I wanted to pull it up. Because I didn't get a chance to finish looking at it. So let me do that real quick before I go. I just think that it would be something that maybe everybody else would want to see. I don't know. It could be. It couldn't be. We don't know. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Add to stage. There we go. I don't know how to get out of this thing, so we're just going to play it like this.
There. Do you agree with that?
I do, because some people got 18 years. They didn't kill anybody. There's people in my town that have done drugs and they're walking the street and they're got probation. Why do we treat these like hardcore criminals?
You can't just lock somebody up for no reason. You got to have a reason. That was an insurrection. What was all the other riots and burning downs and stuff that was going on before that? What was all that? Nothing?
January 6th was run by the FBI, CIA, DOJ. I really believe our corrupt government is what did that. I don't trust any of our government hardly right now.
But what if Trump's there? He's the government, right?
Oh, when Trump gets in there, maybe he'll straighten, maybe he'll actually pull the plugs on the swamp this time.
But he didn't last time.
I think he had his hands on it, and that's why he's not the president today.
Donald Trump said on day one, if he's president, he's going to pardon the felons there. Do you agree with that?
I do, because some people got 18 years.
He was going to pardon. It was at a rally recently, I believe, that he said. Somebody said, "Will you pardon those that were arrested for January 6th?" And he said, he heard it, and he just points to the guy and he goes, "Yes." It was no maybe, or it was an instant yes. And so to me, I'm like, there we go. You know what? We got to get him in office because there are a lot of people that are still incarcerated. They're still awaiting trial or sentencing. They're in Washington, D.C. And there is a stream on YouTube. It is the Freedom. Let me look. I'll give it to you because I want you guys to, go visit them. They are right outside the Capitol or outside the White House, I think, or I don't know where they're at. They're somewheres down there in DC where the inmates are. I don't know if it's outside their jail, gulag, whatever they call it. And they set up every single day, and they have a live stream that I don't know if the stream goes like for forever, but it goes a long time. And they have a PayPal. I don't know if they have a Venmo, but they have, I believe they have Cash App too, that you can donate to help support those people that actually keep this going and have kept it going since January 6th. Basically, they've remained out there, and I'm not even gonna lie, when I was out there on January 6th, I really personally I didn't want to leave. I had this crazy urge to just stay, to just, it's like I felt like I should not leave. But I did. And that's what really sucks, because a lot of people felt that way. They didn't want to leave. They felt drawn to stay. But there was, I mean, what are you supposed to do with that when, you don't know what you're supposed to stay for, when, what, to get arrested quicker, or, fuck, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was weird. A lot of people did stay, and a lot of people supported those that did stay out there financially. So, hi Org, how are you? I seen some of that art you have over on Lincoln's. That was really cool. I love that you're doing that more. I was just finishing up a painting that I was doing for Marzi. Hold on, let me take this off. I'll show you again because you weren't here, but it's okay. Here, let me go. I think I can do it. God bless it. I'm terrible at this because I've got one, excuse me, I've got one window, and it kind of sucks because this is the one that I'm doing. I'm almost done with it. There's a tear in this piece. And there was a tear in there before I started the painting. But I just figured, I'll just use it and see what I come up with. And I just call it my Bob Ross happy little mistake tear that I will fix eventually. Hey, check this camera out. It gets like really close. It's really weird. Don't judge. Anyways, yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that coming from another artist. Org is an artist as well. He is fun. If you he posts it's like that. Yeah, altruism. Did you change your channel, Org? Or is it the same? Because you have you've got some fun artwork. If you can, go and check out his channel. He puts it on his community tab, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. You deleted it? Why would you delete it? What? I wouldn't have used color if it weren't for you. Really? Oh yeah. Well, why did you delete it? You reorganizing it? Oh, why? Well, you get your little portfolio going, okay? Anyways, it's good to see you. I still got 16 over in YouTube. I don't know who those 16 are, but I'm like, Mama's tired. Mama's got to go to bed. Well, I'm glad that you tried the color. I use I sometimes use these little pastels in like a water brush, you'll use those sometimes for colors. I'm trying different mediums because I only used to paint with oil paint, and so I had never painted with acrylic, but I started getting like this calling to try painting with acrylic, so that's kind of why I started with acrylic. So, I didn't know. I still don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know. I want to try and start watercolor too. And I want to try too. You know what? It's basically what it is that kind of paint that you had when you get those little hard cakes of paint pigment, and you just use a wet brush. That's watercolor, like when you're a kid. So, I think I want to try it too. So what I would do, that like yours would be like really probably easier to do because you do an entire outline. Yeah. I actually have this one of BJ that I tried doing like watercolor on. Yeah. So it's like water and color. Yes, hate your state. Yes, it's like water and color, smarty. Hate your state. Are you the only one over there in Twitch? They just abandon you. Look, you have the room to yourself. Hey, kick your feet up, kick back, relax. Yeah, that's what I have a lot of stuff that I have outlined and drawn. I just haven't painted. So yeah, I do. Yes. It's not rocket science, but yes, no, it's like being 5 years old and getting into the little paint cake trays, the little Crayola ones that you used to get for kindergarten to learn to paint, or for art class when you're in kindergarten, first, second grade, that kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, so you missed Mr. X. Mr. X was here. He took off. Yeah, so you just missed him. I'm gonna play my outro and my drums. And I'll probably see you guys sometime this weekend. Auntie G. Whoa, now I'm your auntie? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Auntie Gina, please go and sleep. Gia's vlog. You're being silly. Okay, I'm just used to doing the outlines because it's how I learned. It's just using, you know what? I got a buddy who draws just phenomenally with ink pens, black ink pens. Yeah, it's weird. I sometimes do that where it's a monotone, or what do they call that? I guess like monotone where you just have like black and white and gray, or you use black and white to create an entire painting, and I've done that a few times. So I know exactly what you mean. Oh, are you in Australia, Org? Why did I think you were like in the UK or something? Hey, Org, where is Nance? Oh, Nance don't like me. I don't know why. She's hiding from you. GS Vlog, what'd you do? I don't know what he did, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I actually did a lot of this without even having background music, but we're gonna play my outro right now. I love you. See you guys this weekend. I don't know when, but I will be streaming again this weekend. I might do painting. I don't know. Got some videos I'm still editing for Jim. All right. See you guys later.
Right. It comes right to. Okay. Just put it up a little bit.